What's up? Yeah, I'm cool. How about you? How you doing? Okay, good. Nice. Yeah, well, since you asked, I'm actually doing great. I've actually been seeing this girl for a while, and I didn't tell you because things are going well, and I didn't want to jinx it, you know? I didn't want to jinx it, but I'm getting pretty excited. Yeah, no, like, her name is Cindy, and she's actually Chinese, but we get along really well. She speaks English, and she speaks great English, actually. Yeah. How did we meet? Well, it's an interesting story, actually. So I was going to the mall, you know, I was going to the mall, going towards Starbucks, and I got to the place, and I'm sitting down having my drink, and she dropped her coffee on the floor, and I was like, oh my gosh, she was cute though. I need to help this girl. And she said, oh my, I'm sorry, do you have napkins? And I was just helping her clean up and stuff. And then she introduced herself, and we got to talking. And then one thing was another, she's sitting next to me and just having a whole conversation. And it was actually like, it was amazing. It's like she was made for me, dude. Like, we were just talking, and I was telling her all my interests, and she just had the same interests. It was great. Like, she likes the same TV shows. My favorite high school subject was her favorite high school subject. Same food, it's just insane. Even when she would talk about herself, I relate. And so it was great. It was great, you know. I did ask her a question about, like, it was a bit strange. I also, so what's your favorite movie? And then she's like, oh, I don't watch recreational cinema. I was like, huh? But a while ago you just told me your favorite TV show. What do you mean you don't watch recreational cinema? And then she just kind of got a bit weird about that and changed the subject. I thought that was a bit strange, but, you know, it is what it is. But she's like really organized, and we go on a lot of dates now, and she's always like so efficient about time. It's so refreshing because she always wants to hang out. She's always initiating, like, yo, when am I going to see you? Yo. Can I come see you? She wants to hang out at the house a lot. She's already met my family, by the way. Yeah, I know it's quick, but she's super eager. She's always asking about my uncle, though. I'm not sure why. You know my uncle, the one who works in government? Yeah, she's always asking about him. Yo, where's your Uncle Brian? Like, what is he doing right now? Whatever. Like, why are you so interested in Uncle Brian for, you know, like, should I be jealous? Should I be worried? She's like, no, he's an interesting guy. I want to know more about you. Like, you all seem close and yada yada yada. So I thought if I get close to him, I can get close to you. It's kind of sweet, actually, when she puts it that way. She's trying to get close to my family because she feels like if she can get close to my family, she can get close to me. She asked me a lot of questions about my government, though. Like, I don't really like to have those conversations. I don't like to talk about politics. I don't like to talk about government policy and all those things. She's super into that sort of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. She's always taking notes too whenever I tell her stuff. She's not like, by the way, I did notice she's got like 3 phones. This is cool. She's got like 3 phones. One for specifically for taking notes and stuff. One that's like specifically for making calls, and then one that's specifically for gaming. But I've never seen her play games on it though. Like, I'm always like, what games do you have on there? When you see that, I'm also like a gamer and stuff. I'm interested, but she never wants to let me use the phone. Maybe she's just a bit shy, but I think eventually she'll open up. But I just thought it was cool that she has a phone like dedicated to gaming and stuff. But that particular phone, pretty sure I've seen her. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen her use it for gaming. But like one time, like it started ringing, and I didn't recognize the number because it was like an unknown number and stuff. And she just said I have to go, and then like she stepped outside and was having a phone call. And it seemed very serious too. I'm not sure what she was talking about. I tried to ask her about it, but she wouldn't let me know anything. She just said she had to check in with some people at home about something. She didn't say more than that, though. But, it is what it is. I'm just happy that, I got this very cute girl that I'm talking to, and things. She's just so eager to. Yeah, it's so refreshing to have someone that I just feel like reciprocates my energy, and she just seems so super into me, like super into me. You know how these girls like super into these love languages and stuff. She's talking about love languages, and I'm like, here we go. Talking about love languages and stuff. And I told her my love language is touch. Like, just touch me. You know what I'm saying? Just touch me and I'll be good. And I asked her, what's your love language? I don't know if this is a love language, but she said collecting information. Is that a love language? I don't know. She said she really likes to collect information because it just makes her feel close, which I get. It's just a weird way to phrase it, collecting information. Makes it feel very like, like secret agent-y kind of, I'm collecting information. Like, who are you? Like James Bond or something? That's funny. Collecting information. Makes it sound like a spy or something. But anyway, she's so cute, dude. Oh my gosh. She really wants to know me. Like the other day, she was like begging to go through my phone. And usually I'm kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to go through my phone and stuff. Not that I have anything crazy on there, it just feels strange. But for her, like, with her, I don't know, I just let my guard down. I do wish she'd let me look at her stuff, though. She never lets me look at her stuff. I mean, she did once. And her gallery was like the one phone that she uses for like some calls, because she's got 3 phones. The one phone, I only saw her use it once when she got some phone call. The other phone, she uses it for like taking notes and stuff, and the other one, she makes calls with that one. I've never seen her receive calls in that one, so I don't know. But like one time, because I was like becoming a bit of a pest, I'll admit it. She was like, okay, fine, you can use my phone and stuff, and I saw a strange message pop up that like said, how is the asset? But it didn't say it in English, it said it in Chinese, it said it in Mandarin. I know because I've been learning a little bit of Mandarin, because I'm actually trying to get better at talking to her. I just thought it was strange. I think she maybe assumed that I wouldn't be able to read the messages, but I've been trying really hard, you know, with like learning her language. So I was able to decipher some of the text she was getting. To be honest, I did have to like memorize the characters and then put it into Google Translate and stuff. And the only one I managed to figure out was, how is the asset? I did kind of ask her about it. She got a bit upset that I was reading her text. I was like, I didn't like go into your messages and stuff. It popped up. It was a notification. Like, I wasn't like snooping around your phone, like looking at stuff I wasn't supposed to get. It's just that, you know, I let you look through my phone. Like, why are you being so private? It hurts a little bit because it's kind of like, you know, I'm letting you in, but I feel like you're not letting me in. So we had that conversation, and she seemed kind of guilty. She felt guilty, and she was like, okay, fine, like, let me tell you about, apparently, like, her family's into property management and stuff like that, and they got assets this side. So, you know, she's just getting messages asking, like, if the asset, quote unquote, is doing well. I guess that makes sense. And I was like, whoa, like, where are these properties? Like, are they doing well? Like, what's going on? Like, are y'all rich? She offered to take me to one of the properties. So we drove to this house, and it's a nice house, and I did see some Chinese guys in it, and like they peeked out the window and then quickly vanished. So that was strange. But you know, maybe it's just family living in these like houses and stuff, whatever. Or they like rent them out to other Chinese people. It makes sense. But yeah, I was satisfied with that. I thought that was interesting. So that's like a cool little part of her that I've learned about. I was asking, like, why did you keep that for me? That's cool. Like, you don't have to keep that for me. And she just thought it was boring and stuff. I don't think she's like boring. I was like, that's crazy, you know. Like, I want to know everything about you. I think it's so cool. She's such a nerd, dude. Like, she's such a nerd. She wants my uncle, who works in government, Uncle Brian, to give her a tour of his building. She's just so into that sort of stuff. So she really has been like pestering me, like, when is Uncle Brian gonna give us a tour of his workplace? Like, I really wanna see like what he does for work and all these sort of things. She's super into like government stuff. Yeah. But anything that we can do to bond, I'm all for. So, if she wants to tour a government building, I'm like, why not? I won't lie though, she had to do me some favors, wink wink, to really convince me. And I eventually, fine. So I made a call to Uncle Brian and he eventually agreed. I had to meet with him first just to have a conversation with him, just to make sure that he was cool with it. I didn't want to have that conversation over the phone because I wanted to increase my chances of him agreeing because he's never done this before. So I had to go meet with him. I would say something very strange was going on with my phone because ever since she went through my phone and stuff, I can't turn location off. Have you ever experienced that? It's so weird. I can't turn off my location and stuff. And Uncle Brian is very sensitive about that sort of stuff, but I couldn't turn it off. I didn't tell him though. He just kept asking me to make sure your phone was like this. And I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. But it wasn't fine though. It wasn't fine that I could not turn off my location. And I met him at his workplace at the cafeteria and stuff, and we were talking. And my phone kept making a weird beeping noise from time to time. I'm like, what's going on with my phone, bro? I don't know. But imagine it's like recording me and stuff. Imagine it's like secretly recording the conversation I was having, because he was actually saying some stuff about work. He was like super stressed out that day. And when Uncle Brian gets stressed, he talks too much. Like he loves to talk, and sometimes he says things like, well, I don't want to know that, and I'm pretty sure that's classified information. I don't know why you're telling me that. Uncle Brian talks way too much. So yeah, when he sometimes reveals government secrets and stuff, it's a bit crazy. But anyway, I told Cindy okay, he's down, because I told him about Cindy and really into this girl, and you met her already, you know her, she's cool. Do me this one solid, let's bring her into the building, give her a tour, and she'll be so happy, and she might be extra happy, and show me her gratitude, if you know what I mean. And he was like, okay, fine, whatever. Here we are. Took her to the building. She was very happy, by the way. She was very happy. She's been pretty busy since then, since the day I took her to the building. I haven't had an opportunity to talk much, which is kind of sad. It's the first time since we started talking that she's gone so long without messaging me. I don't know what's going on. I've been trying to get a hold of her, but she just seems pretty distant, which is a bit worrying, considering how close we were before. It's like, what's going on? Are we okay? Did I say something? Did I do something? She hasn't been saying much. I think she's just really busy with her assets or whatever. I don't know. What's that? What do you mean you're worried? What do you mean Cindy might be a Chinese spy? I was joking when I said that, bro. I wasn't being serious. Come on. That's purely coincidental. That has nothing to do. Okay, you can check the phone here. How do you even know how to do that anyway? You've been hacked before? I guarantee you there's no spy software on my phone, dude. It's not a thing. Cindy's a great girl. She's not a spy, dude. She's just, what now? You found... Okay, that's interesting. What does that mean? It records? And it automatically turns on the location. But why? How would I have gotten that? You know what it is. Sometimes I like all this bootleg anime and stuff. I must have gone on some like dodgy website and the pop-ups. And, you're trying to close pop-ups and you accidentally tap on one and it opens up a page. And I must have caught a virus from one of those websites. Like it can't be Cindy, dude. Cindy didn't put that on there. Why would she put that on there? I mean, what other signs? I did see her like one time. She was acting weird, so I'm not proud of this, but I kind of followed her one time. Like she had to leave the house because that phone is so loud, like the third phone. Which okay, it is kind of suspicious. The phone, so like that third phone, the gaming phone, quote unquote, it started like ringing again, and she had to leave. Like leave. And I did follow her, and I saw a meeting with these two Chinese guys in a black van, and I thought that was kind of strange. And she was in there for a while too. And she eventually left, and I had to like quickly like run back home before she got there. After that, like she became extra interested in like my uncle. Like she kept asking my uncle as if she was being rushed or something to get information. I don't know. That was kind of weird. I won't lie, but it's family members probably that they were just asking about the assets. Like I don't think it was that anything. I think she was just trying to get her mind off of like work stuff. So she was just, because she's super like nerdy, so she likes to learn about government. I know how it sounds. Okay, I know how it sounds. It's not that good. And okay, I did think it was weird that like her wardrobe choice is literally just black turtlenecks and shades. Like literally, if you go to our apartment, it's like the whole thing is like black turtlenecks, black pants, black shoes. I mean, this is a very odd, but she's a low-key girl. Like she doesn't like to focus too much on fashion. She's very efficient, which I like about her. Very minimalist, not too much going on in her home. Almost like she's ready to pack up and leave at a moment's notice. But that's just her personality, though. Okay, now that you mentioned it, I did think it was kind of weird that she just seemed so into what I was into, as if she'd done research and stuff about me. The way we met as well was very convenient, and you can see it as inconvenient. She dropped the coffee on my feet and we got to talking. But then again, if I was a spy, that would be a great way to make it seem natural, right? Like, look, dude, look, she's not a spy. She's not a spy. She's an awkward girl. Like, she's just a bit weird, but I'm weird. You know me, I'm weird too. Like, what assumptions should people make about me when I'm acting weird? Like, don't do that with Cindy. Cindy's a great girl, dude. I think she really loves me. which is why she's always eager to talk to me and get to know my family and stuff. And she just, when she's with me, she just wants to be with me. So I think she likes to keep like the work stuff separate, and that's why she gets distant when it comes to work and whatnot. She doesn't want to mix the two things, talking about work in front of me, and I think that's why she's so secretive. And I think the reason she has 3 phones is maybe to kind of keep those things separate. And maybe she's not being honest about the gaming phone, but I don't mind. She's just, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe she's just embarrassed to say it's a work phone. I don't know why she would be, but hey. Maybe she just doesn't want to seem like a workaholic. Because she, maybe like she's just finally found a guy that she's interested in, and she doesn't want me to think that she won't be available for me. So she kind of tries to keep things separate and stuff like that. That makes sense to me, right? Like, no, okay. Well, she's not a spy. She's not a spy. I haven't been able to get a hold of her. Almost as if she's gotten the information she wanted and she wants to ghost me, which would hurt a lot. But I'm sure she'll message me today. Like it's only been 2 days. 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Look, listen. She's busy. Like she's really busy. I have sent her like 100 texts. And I miss her, and I'm a bit sad about that. But I think things are going well, okay? She's going to explain herself eventually. And when she does, it'll make sense, it'll be worth it, the wait will have been worth it, and all my fears will be addressed, okay? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, this evening she'll text me. Like, I just have a feeling. Yeah. Anyway, you're kind of bringing me down. I think I'm gonna go. I have a lot to think about right now. And this is not what I wanted from this conversation. So, you know, thanks. But yeah, anyway, I should get going. I'm gonna make like one more call. See if she picks up. Oh gosh. There's no way she's a spy. Bye.